Alrighty guys, this is JDP here with something different than a factions episode. This episode is actually a tutorial video on the best cactus farm design, which one to use, and we're going to be building and releasing a schematic of two of the best designs that you can have for a sugarcane farm. I think I just said cactus farm. But no, it's sugarcane farm. Um, so to get started, let's just go here. As you can see, this is how you do, your normal cane farm, right? You put, it's too thick, spit water and then too thick, so like that. But, you don't want to have to jump into here or jump over. You want to be able to have a block here. Well, that's why people usually put blocks like this, which is a really good design. Some people, they'll put slabs, which you don't want to do, because if you put a slab and you're going back and forth, you'll end up stepping on it and you'll miss break, and it's just not a good design doing it like that. So these here, this is what you do. You put carpet, or you could put a block, either or. I feel like carpet's the best because it's all one flat ground. You could even put lily pads if you really wanted to. But another reason why this is a good design though is because that way when you're walking back and forth, it keeps you in this area. But the only downside about it is when you stack up your farm like this, is when you go to, pretend you have a wall here, because this is factions. Well, every time you gotta go over, you gotta jump up. So keeping that in mind, you have to, bring this whole thing up one to have enough headspace. That's why personally I like the carpet design. So let's get rid of this. So that's why I personally think this carpet design is the best. You could just come through here like this. Let's go session game mode survival. Just come through here like this, and you just break. So there's that. And then we also have this design here. Now you may be wondering, pretend there's walls right here. These are cobble walls. You may be wondering why you would want to do a design like this. Well, the reason why you'd want to do a design like this is so that way, the way you use this one is you start here, like you have your home here, and you just, when this is fully grown, you just, let me go in survival, you just hold left click and you can walk back and forth. You don't even have to move anywhere forward or back. You just walk back and forth. And the same design here that you have, you stack straight up. So instead of having, for the next layer, instead of having the hole here, you'd have it here. So say, you fall down on this one, and then you go, boom, like this, and then you'd have another hole here leading to another one down here. Let's go like that. There we go. And then you can make another one here. And then, so pretty much what you could do is you could stack that design straight up. But, let's replace that. The reason why I do this design is this design right here. If you have two monitors on your computer, it makes it super easy. If the server that you're playing on has harvester hose, which automatically puts the sugarcane in your inventory, it makes it super easy, so that way you could just watch movies and go back and forth without having to move forward and constantly be looking at your screen. You could just hold left click and go back and forth as you drop down through the layers. So pretty much you just stack these layers right up. So what I'm about to do in a minute is I'm about to make a bigger version of this to sky limit. And then I'm going to give you guys a schematic download for that. And then I'm also going to make this one bigger to sky limit and give you guys a schematic download for that. But let me explain this design. This design You know, you can't do like that one. You can't just walk back and forth while you're watching movies. You actually have to pay attention more because you're coming through here, and then you gotta, you know, turn and then go like this all the time and make sure you're not running off like that. So yeah, but I personally think this size farm right here, if I turn my chunk borders on, this design right here, I'm guarantee you, no matter what server you're on, this is a perfect size cane farm. A 2x3 chunk, so that way it's a little bit long, you know, running this way. You don't need it as wide as you do long. And 2x3 cane farm, most best size you can get on any faction server. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this with world edit and we're gonna make this design stacked up more. So there we go. So I should stack 2 up. Is that it? Yeah, just like that. So we're gonna do, we'll just do 10 of those. That should be a decent sized farm. Here we'll even go to 14. So that should be plenty of enough farm for you. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna want to make it's your choice if you want to put walls on this, but I think I'm just gonna set the skim just like this. I'll put blocks in the corner so the skim connects. When you're skimming it in, you don't have to do it yourself. Hang on there. 1 second. Let's go like that, like that. Oh, I keep messing up. Like that, like that, like that, like that. There we go. Not even connect that right. That's already connected. Okay. So this is it right here. The cane farm, 2x3 cane farm, right here. I'm giving you guys a straight schematic in the downloads right now, and down below in the description of this exact farm. So we'll go like this. Let's go to my controls, set up schematic controls. Where are they at? Right there, right there, right there. Okay. So we'll set the first point here. We'll save this for you guys. Let me know if you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to use schematic. Let's actually make that go down one. If you guys want me to make a tutorial on how to use schematic, I will gladly do that for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, actually need to put that one down below one more time, because I know you guys have been asking how to use schematic in my comments. So if you guys really want me to do a tutorial on how to use schematic, let me know down in the description, and I will gladly do that. So there we are, right there, full schematic. Let's save that. We'll go 2x3. We'll call it 2x3 cane farm. Bam, saved. There we go. That'll be down in the description. You guys want a schematic of that? It'll be down there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I'm gonna go ahead and build one of these on, like, I'm gonna make one of these. I think I'll probably make it about 3 or 4 chunks long, and then I'm gonna stack it up about almost the sky limit, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back, and I got it stacked up, done. It's 4 chunks long, so it's pretty long, and the reason why I did 4 chunks is because some servers have the rendering capped down to 4 chunks. That's the lowest I've seen servers cap rendering to, so I just put it to that. So now all that you gotta do is, once you print this in, which the schematic for this will be down in the description, all you have to do when you print this in is you set a home right here. And so and then after you set your home here, you turn on a movie on your other monitor or something, and let me go to survival. You just hold left click, go to your right, turn my sounds down a little bit, hold left click and move to your right, and just, you'll keep going, and then until you see movement of dropping on your screen. You don't gotta press A until then. Oh, there we go. And see, and then you go left. And then you get the gist. You just keep going. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, so I'm back. I kind of fell and died to my death. But anyways, you get the gist. You go back and forth, you know. You'll drop down here. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that on the schematic. These blocks are here. Anyways, when you skim it in, you could just break those blocks. But anyways, you just go here. You go all the way on sideways on this. Drop down here. All the way sideways on this. And you pretty much just keep doing this continually. The only way this design works, though, keep in mind, is if the faction server that you are playing has harvester hose, which will automatically put the cane in your inventory as you mine the cane. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So if your server does have that, I recommend using this farm. It's really good. And so yeah, but we want to quickly put some walls on this. So let's come up here and we'll set that to the first one. Come down here on the second one. And then we'll do slash walls, cobble. There we go. So there we go. So yeah. Anyway, so yep. That schematic for this will be down in the description. So this one will probably be called AFK Cane Farm. Or, yeah, I'll probably just call it AFK Cane Farm. And then this one I can call, as you can see, the schematic was 2x3 Cane Farm. So, links are down below for the downloads. Link is down below for the texture pack. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make a tutorial on how to use Schematic. And maybe even an automatic cane farm. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to make an automatic cane farm, I can do that too. Just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.